Hello everyone. So very good evening to all. Right. So in today's session, what we need to discuss? I hope I given an assignment to you guys. Who done that assignment? Anybody? So if anybody completed, let me know that assignment. What is that assignment I given? COVID information, huh? Or any other guys? What is the URL I given? Can you tell me? Anybody? Can you share me the URL yesterday I given to you? I believe. So meanwhile, I will prepare the HTML. If you have the URL, send me in the chat window. Okay, thank you. I will look into it. So is this is COVID API? Oh, COVID summary. Yeah, great. So got it, the URL. Okay, thank you guys. Tell me please, anybody completed or not? So I asked you to watch the YouTube series. There you can find the videos. How can we get the data and how can we work with it, right? So COVID-19 information. Okay, let me save the file. COVID-19.html. Okay, this is a HTML file, guys. Okay, we don't want to write any PHP code. Just send a request, get the data. So we don't want to write any PHP logic to process the data. Already they will give the data. Just we get the data and we will bind the data on the screen. So it's all about JavaScript. I don't know how good you guys are in JavaScript. If you know JavaScript, things will be good, I believe, right? Okay. Uh, this is the last example. I don't want to continue Ajax. If you want more examples, you can go to our YouTube channel. There you can find the video number 52 to 64. The videos all are related Ajax. There is Ajax CRUD operation also. You can just go through the videos for getting full clarity. Okay, let us go with the H1 tag open, H1 tag close. Let us write this as a COVID-19 information. Okay, great. Right. So let us run the file localhost :/8 p.m. July 8 p.m. JULY / the file. What is the file name? COVID-19.html. This is the file we are having, right? Oh, this is not the file. Something went wrong. So I hope I open title. I forgot to close the title. Always tags should be open and closed properly. Okay, this is all the thing. All right, so let me do one thing. I'm taking this into a div. Class is equal to main. Just I want to take a little bit the thing. So let us wrap everything into this main div. So I'm just want to wrap this into everything, including the table also. Okay, right. So here I want to keep one button. So this is going to be a button open, button close. On click the button, I want to get the data, not on load the page. Remember carefully. I want to take something called load COVID. I'm just going to take COVID-19 data. This is the button. On click the button, I want to get it, guys. Can you see now? On click the load data button, I want to get the COVID data and I want to display on the screen. So now you can see on click, I'm binding the event on the button, get COVID info. This is the function I am writing. Get COVID info is a predefined function. No, guys, that is all about your functions. Whatever all the things I am writing, these are our own. If anything predefined, I will tell you, right? So on click the button, we want to fire this and we want to display the information, guys. This is the function we have to call here. Get COVID-19 info, done. So here on click the button, we want to get the data without refreshing, without reloading. So generally the function will be called. So here I want to take one div. This is going to be div id equal to data. So we don't have anything initially right now. By using Ajax, we will get data, right? The data we have to bind to the following element. Let us get the element also, where div data equal to document dot get element by id. I'm getting that information. That's all. Get element element by id. Just I'm accessing the element here. So finally you got the response, right? So now you can see I'm writing div data dot inner html equal to, I'm writing hello. Just I'm not doing anything. Just you can try to see on click the button. Can you see hello is printed on it? Yes or not, right? So what we want to do here, we don't want to bind the static data, but we want to bind the COVID-19 data. That's what we need to do, right? So first of all, so this is all done. So on click the button, we want to get the data, right? Okay, now let us create Ajax object where obj equal to new XML HTTP request request object is created. Once object is created, we have to send a request to server. Obj.open here get request and endpoint URL request is asynchronous request. Obj.send. Right. So what is the endpoint URL you shared with me? Let me copy this endpoint URL from the chart window. I'm just copying this. This is the endpoint URL I'm setting here. Okay. So once you set this, so anything wrong? Nothing wrong, right? So first you can click the button. We have to see, is there any error in the console? Sometimes you will get a CORS error, cross origin request error. So I don't want to see that error actually. I'm clicking this hello. Let us refresh the page. You can click on the button. I'm not getting any error, but in the network you have to check it. Request went to server. Yeah, you got 200 messages means okay, everything is fine. You are all having the data. This is the global data you are having. So these are the countries you are having. Almost all 0 to 191 countries information we are having the information. If you want to see this information, we have some. This is a JSON data actually. Let me go with the JSON. Some JSON viewers will be there. Let me copy the JSON data. This is all the JSON data. If you can click on viewer and we can see the countries and the other countries of information. Afghanistan, the first country. We don't want all Afghanistan and ID or ID we can take. Okay, leave it ID. We can take serial number, no problem. I want total deaths information, total confirmed and total recovered. Oh, total recovered 0, maybe right. Okay, don't worry, but we want to get all this information, guys, here. Anyhow, we are getting the data. So once the request received by the server, immediately I'm writing obj.on ready state change equal to a callback function. In this function, we are going to write small condition. If your response is ready, obj.ready state equal to 4 and obj.status status equal to 200. So if it is 200, now you can go and check this exactly. So we have to add the response text, right? Let us write this console.log. I'm printing in the console obj.response text. I just want to know what type of data they're sending me. If they're sending me a JSON data, but we cannot retrieve the JSON directly, you should convert the JSON data into something, guys. Can you see? I'm clicking the button. Now, what are you getting? You know, this is all the JSON string format actually. This is all the string format. If you want, you can write this type of also. Type of is a predefined keyword in JavaScript. It will tell you that is a string or not. Now we can see the type of is going to be string. If it is in a string format, we cannot access it. Then what we need to do, you know, we have to convert this into JSON object. Sorry, we have to convert it into JavaScript object. JSON.parse is a predefined method. By using this predefined method, this is a JSON string. JSON.parse method will convert the JSON string into JavaScript object. Now you can see I'm taking this into where data is equal to. Now you can see earlier we seen completely a string. Now if after converting the data into an object, now if you can print this object, you can see I'm clicking the button. Now you can see this is all the object. This is the object, all the information you are having. In this object, we have date, I don't want. Global information, I don't want. Globally, I mean worldwide, how many cases are there worldwide? Newly confirmed 3 lakhs cases, new deaths 5,000, and a total confirmed throughout the world, almost all 2 crores. Total deaths 43 lakhs. This is the worldwide information up to 4:08 p.m. evening. 4:08 p.m. evening today, 18th August 19. I mean 8th August 19th, right? So evening 4 p.m. So but I don't want all the information. I need only countries information. So what you want to do, you have to write data.countries. So COUNTRIS. How do I know countries? Here I am able to see this is an object dot countries, C capital, especially you have to remember, and every key also you can observe. Now you can see all the countries information, we are able to get it, right? So this is all the countries information. Now we have to iterate this data into a tabular format. Let me do one thing. I don't want to iterate here in the Ajax call. It may be complex to us. So let me create a function, process data. This is going to be function process data. To this, you can just pass the countries information. Now I want to create a separate function here, function process data. So you can write the logic inside directly if statement, but it will be clumsy. I mean, everything will be, if you are writing in one place, it will be, you cannot understand. Maybe you may be confused. That's why I'm writing separate thing. Okay. Actually, this process data function will return something to the user. So this is going to be COUNTRIS, all the countries we are passing, countries array information we are passing. Okay, this is the thing. So now let us take one variable for concatenation. You can take any variable. I'm taking txt. Why? Because we want to generate the HTML table. So let us do one thing, txt. First of all, if we have countries, we will do something. So always we will write one information, COUNTRIS, countries dot length is greater than 0. I mean, at least one country is there, we can do something, guys. If there is no countries, what we can display there? We can also simply, we are unable to find the data. Simply what I want to do here, you can see. Now I'm going to take txt plus equal to, I'm concatenating some information. Sorry, unable to find the data. This is the message we have to bind to it, guys. So what this function needs to do, this function needs to return the txt, that variable. I am taking txt, guys. You can take anything. You want to take data, yeah, you can take data, COVID data, C data, whatever the variable it may be of your flexibility, you can take any variable. So this is concatenation in JavaScript. Okay, now, right? So it will be concatenated all together, right? So all done. Now here we want to, if there is no data, fine. So if you have data, then what we need to do, we have to iterate the data, guys. Now you can see I have to iterate all the data into a table. Txt plus is equal to, I'm taking a table open, table close. Let me take one information, table tag open, table tag close. This is all chained concatenation. Inside of it, I want to take txt plus equal to everything. We are concatenating like this. It's all about JavaScript only. I'm not writing any new thing here. So if you question yourself how good we are in JavaScript, JavaScript is also very, very important. I'm saying you from starting onwards, right? So tr open tr, okay, tr. So tr open, tr close. Inside this, I want to take txt plus is equal to some headings, guys. Th open, th close. The first heading is going to be ID. The second one is going to be country, total confirmed, COUNTRY, country. This is going to be total, CONFIRMED. My headings only, these are all, okay. Total death, total record, RECOVERED, total deaths. I'm taking the values. So how do we know all this information? I'm able to see the JSON data. In the JSON data, they're displaying the information from Afghanistan. This is the name of the country, right? So this is the total confirmed, total deaths, total record. All the information I'm able to see, right? That's why I'm just going to see this. So this is done. Now, once all these are completed, these are headings. Now we have to iterate the data. The data should be iterated into a loop now. Now you can see once this tr is completed, now I'm taking a for loop. Try to see here, we can take a for loop. In the for loop, so you can see we have to iterate the txt. Now you can see where I equal to 0 array now. So I less than countries dot length. I don't know how many countries are there, right? So you have to write the thing like this, countries dot length. The total, how many times loop should be iterated, how many countries are there, that many times loop should be iterated, I plus plus. So in this, every country, so if you can write this COUNTRIS, countries of I, if you can write it, you will get the each and every country dot total confirmed, total deaths, something like you have to take it, guys, right? First, I want to iterate this data, txt plus equal to, you can take ATR and ATR close. So inside of it, you have to take a TD and a TD open, TD close. Simply, I want to take every TR. This is the data. The data should be dynamic. Now in this TD, I have to concatenate the variable COUNTRI. This is first one, it is index now. Let me do one thing. Here I am writing I plus 1. What is I value? 0 na? 0. I mean, I don't want to start the index from 0. I want to add plus 1. Okay. Next one is going to be what is the thing? COUNTRIS, countries of I dot. Here we have the keys, guys. Here totally confirmed. This is the key, total confirmed. So you have to copy as it is. Don't do any spell mistakes. How is there exactly? You can copy there. Total recovered. The second column is total record as it is, guys. So I'm copying from the JSON. That's why we have to study the JSON first. What are the keys we are getting? How can we access the data and all? We have to check this. So this is all done, I believe. So right. So what this function is doing, this function is preparing some HTML, and finally all the data will be concatenated: record 1, record 2, record 3, record 4, and finally this is returning. The returned data I want to, this function is written, right? Right. So now you have a div, right? Div data, na, something you taken on the top of it, right? So now you can see the div data, div data dot inner HTML equal to just bind error. That's all. We don't want to do anything. So what this will do, this will return some HTML. That HTML is going to be binded on the div data. Now you can see, on click the button. Let us see what is going to be happen. I'm submitting this. Yeah, you're all getting information. I'm not getting total. That's total confirmed. Why? Where is the country? My God, something went wrong. Something went wrong. Country name I forgot to display. So the name, you have to display the country now, first of all, right? COUNTRY, country. I forget to display it. Now you can click this again. Now you can see the country, total confirmed, total record. I think everybody is not displaying record cases, I believe. Why these people are not displaying? But there is a flag actually. Okay. If total record is not there, you can remove it. You can add some other flag. Now you can see this total record, we are not getting data. I'm just keeping this into comment. Just keep this in comment. I'm not removing. Now you can see there are 4 columns only. On load the button, you will get the 4 columns data. You want to design the data or you want to do anything? Yeah, you can do, guys. All the countries, and we can check this exactly. Now you can see where is India. You can see the India. This is 77. So almost all 32 lakhs total cases. What is this total record? Deaths 4,33,000 deaths. These are the total cases, maybe. Total cases are 32 lakhs cases. Right. This is how the information we can get the API calls, guys. Here, this is all about without refreshing, without reloading, we're able to get the data. Still, you want to design this table, you can go to CSS and copy the CSS, add the CSS here, guys. Okay, now, right? This is, you need to do it. So I will show you some of the videos here, youtube.com/gophp. Let me show you. So here you can go to playlist. In the playlist, you can check the JavaScript series. In the JavaScript series, from video number, I don't know, video number 52 or somewhere around, go there. Yeah. So JavaScript functions set and travel. Okay. Navigator object 52 JSON. You can try to watch the JSON, Ajax introduction and everything, response handling, score without refreshing the page example, dependency dropdown example, JSON data iteration example. All right. If you can see this example, I think today's session will be very easy for you. This is all about the JSON data, iteration data, Ajax dependency dropdown, employee CRUD operation. This is very nice, guys. You can see adding employee. Okay, na? Employee CRUD operation. Very, very important. You can check this. Employee add a employee CRUD operation by using Ajax. Employee CRUD operation by using Ajax, form validation. This is saving data. So how can we save the data into database? This is all about the Ajax call. So in a form, the user is entering data. On submit the save button, the record should be saved into the things, guys. Okay, na? So in the right side, it is all about the single page application. You can add the employee, and once you click this, now you can see everything, the logic and all is implemented. You can just go there and you can see the things, guys. I think it will be helpful for you. Okay, now, Right. So this is all the things you have to remember, guys, how the things are going to be works for you. Yeah, you can check this. All is very important, guys. Here you have to go with this. So just this is an Ajax CRUD operation, how you can able to work with this. Okay, please check this. This is going to be helpful a lot for you, man. Okay, right. Right. If we can post the data to server, that will work automatically. Okay, right. Anyhow, you can go and check those information. Now you can create a small form. So already you know how to create the forms and how to get the data from a form, how to insert the data into a form. We already know, right? So let me show you a two fields of information. I'm not going to create it. Just I want to show you one post request also. Let me quickly create a form. Okay, a small form. I will show you. One more assignment for you guys here. Just you can take the following URL, the same JSON TP code. Okay, now I will give you one more URL. You can try to complete this assignment. I'm going to give you 10 users. Same guys, whatever you did with Ajax COVID, the same. This is users information. Display user information, user ID, username, user email, and phone number, website. That's all. We don't want to display all the information. Just try to display each and every object first 4 columns. Okay, so this is the URL I'm sharing with you. Try to complete this assignment as well. Okay, right, I'm sharing with you the everyone. So this is I implemented COVID, right? So you can try to implement the same. Logic is same, nothing different. So only API URL is going to be changed. So whatever the logic we written, you can copy paste the logic. You can change the URL, you will get the data, but in place of total confirmed, you can take ID. In place of country, you can take name. In place of something, you can take username. Something that's what you want to display. That's you have to take it here, guys. Right. So this is all the information you have to take here. Okay, right. So you can implement it. Okay, let me go and let me create the form quickly, guys. Here. Now, so I'm going to create a small post request here. So let us take HTML open, HTML close. Let me save the file. Post.html. This is also HTML file, no problem. So we don't want write any PHP code here. Collect the data by using JavaScript and send the data to server. Okay. So here I'm taking head tag open, head tag close. In this, I want to take a title quickly. I'm going to create the form. You know how to validate the data also, right? The steps are common. Nothing difference is there, up to there. JavaScript, everything. So you can go and Ajax form submission. I'm simply writing Ajax form SUBMISS7 submission. So you can take body tag open close. Let us create the form here. Just with the 2 fields is enough. I mean, our ultimate goal is without refreshing, without reloading, how can we get the data, right? Okay. So now you can check this. I'm just going to take a H1 tag open close here. Ajax form submission. Ajax form. In interview, people will ask you, this is an assignment also, right? So you can take a form open, form close. We don't want to mention action and method is not required because it's Ajax submission, right? Without refreshing, we have to send the data to server. That's all. That's the only thing. So let me do one thing. Let me open my register.php. So let me copy 2 fields. And if you want, you can copy the form controls also. I'm just copying the same. Nothing here. How we are going to post the data to server. That's the only thing. You can check this, right? I copied the style only. I'm not doing anything. Let me do one thing. I am going to copy 2 input form fields, right? Username and email. Just I'm copying these 2 input form fields only. We don't require everything. So just we can make it a very quick thing, right? So the form open, form close. We have these validation functions. If you want, you can copy these validation functions also. Check error, on submit the form. Now you can see I'm writing on submit equal to, first of all, we have to validate the form. After validating the form, we have to send the request to server, guys. Okay, this is simply we can do. So, but here we have to do one small thing. Now you can see the page should not be refreshed. That is what Ajax now. So generally what we will do, if you can execute this function, now you can see after closing the form, I mean, after submitting the form, it will refresh the page actually. What is Ajax actually? You cannot refresh the page, right? You cannot refresh the page. So 8 p.m. July, 8 p.m. JULY. Yeah, sorry, 8 p.m. JULY. What is the file name we are having? Just now we created post data HTML, right? So post.html, just you can hit enter, right? This is the form we have. Okay, right. So we need to have a submit button as well, right? Let me give the submit button also. Finally, we will take a submit button. Sorry, div class equal to form group. So here we are going to take label of form group, right? What is the next thing? Button. Finally, input type equal to submit. Input type equal to submit and value equal to save. That's all. I'm not going to take anything. This is enough for you guys. Okay, right. This is our form. So on click the submit button, we have to validate the form. The JavaScript logic already we written here, right? So you can go there, you can copy the function, whatever the logic we have for email and username, both the fields, right? So I'm copying the same fields here, right? So you can keep the code inside the function. But okay, I want to check one more thing. If you can submit the button, is page is refreshing? Now you can see I will get alert. After closing alert, you can see page is getting refreshing. Can you see? It is refreshing the page. That's why it is adding something in the URLs. Page should not be refreshes. Anybody please tell me, how can we prevent the page refresh? Page refresh. On submit the page is getting refreshes, right? How can we prevent that behavior in JavaScript? On click the anchor tag, page will be refreshes. On click the form, page will be refreshes. I have to stop that behavior. Anybody please? How can we stop that default behavior of your form? Vanita Sabale, super, very good. Your answer is good. So here, for every function, we have an event predefined parameter. Event dot prevent default is a method. Prevent default. This event is automatically available for every event function. We don't want to declare this event object. Event is a predefined. So event dot prevent default. Now you can see earlier the page refreshes. Now you can check this. I'm writing the same. You can click the button. Alert is coming. On close it. Is page is refreshing? Page is not refreshing at all. Remember this carefully. If refreshes, you will get something in the URL. Earlier something was added in the URL because of refreshing the page. So by using event.prevent default, we can stop the default behavior of the form. Okay, I want to do one more thing. Let me keep the all validation code here. This is all the validation code we already earlier we written, right? So if everything is valid, okay. If it is anything wrong, we don't want to proceed it, guys. So we have to stop the execution. I have to copy valid email. We have check error. Something is there now. You can copy these things also. All if you can write one form, the code we can reuse wherever we want. We don't want to write it each and every time, man. So this is all done, I believe. So now validation and everything is completed, guys. What is the next thing we are having here? That's the thing. So we have to collect the data and we have to post the data to server. Now let us see how can we post the data to server. So this is all done up to here. After validation, now I need to collect the data and post the data to server. Collect the data and post data to server. So now we have to collect the data now. So by using Ajax, we have to send the data to server. First of all, create Ajax object where obj equal to new XML HTTP request object is created. Okay. Once the object is created, we have to open connection. obj.open. obj.open, and you can get the information also, guys. First of all, where already we have there, right? Email, right? Already we have variable, already we have name. So based on that, we can get the value. Fine. So now here, open. This is the post request. Remember carefully. Not earlier, as of now, we take and get request. So let me take some live URL. tutorslog.com, tutorslog.com/user.php. This is going to be asynchronous request. And once this is done, we have to send obj.send, but this time we have to pass the data in the send as a key and value pair combination. I mean, you can see you have to pass some key, username equal to you know, query string format, right? Username equal to name dot value. We have to send the value like this, guys. So again, I'm concatenating and try to see query string format, you know, key and value pair combination. So I'm passing this as a user email equal to dollar email dot, sorry, simply email dot value, email dot value. This is the way of sending data to server, guys. Earlier, we are getting data. That's why we are not passing anything in the send request. So now you are passing some data in the send method in the key and value pair combination. This key could be anything. I take an username, right? You can take any name. I take an user email. You can take anything. But this should be the value entered in the input form field. So this is the already we taken in this into a variable now. So here we have name. So name dot value and email dot value. So that's all. So we are getting all the data and the data will be sent to server. So once this is received by the server, obj dot on ready state change equal to, so a function, in this function, same story again, if obj dot ready state equal to 4 and obj dot status equal to 200. That's all. Everything is same, guys. For every time, this is the logic. That may be get request or post request, anything. Now I want to write console dot log in this obj dot response text. What is the response? You are sending data to server. So in this file, what I did, I have created a live URL actually. In this file, I kept some dummy information. So that will send you, if that is received the data, this will send you something to you that will we are printing in the console. Okay, you can see now I'm just going to press something. Let us enter some data here. I am entering some data on submit this. Can you see it? If right, can you see they are sending some data to me that is as status as success. If you want to know whether this went to server, you can come down. You can click this users.php. You can see we are getting the status from the server. Headers also we can see the request is post. And if you can go to the bottom, what is the data you sent? Can you see request payload? I think lastly you can see here, you can see the data, how you are sending data, you know, this is how the data was sent to the server. Now you can check this. So this is the data, username equal to hello world and user email equal to Ram. This is how the data is formatting. So you written just some logic right here. This is the format that the formatted data will be prepared like this. The value and the email you entered binded on the URL, it will be transferred to the server. And now what server is doing? Server is sending a JSON data. So what I want to do, JSON.parse, we have to convert that into an object. So if we can convert this into object, we can access the status value. Now you can see, I can write, let us take this as a where data equal to, right? You can write this data dot status, guys. You are getting something, right? Exactly. 1 minute. Who is this? Right. Data dot status. Okay, now if data dot status, if you want, you can see I'm writing server value. What is the server value you are getting? Just I'm printing data. If you can refresh the page, you can see you can post some data and you can post some data. Now, if we can submit this, what are you getting here? The data object you are getting. This is object status, data dot status. Now you can check this. Enter some data again. What is the status value? You are getting success. So if anything wrong, you will get the failure message. Now you can see if data dot status equal to success from the server exactly. If we got success, now you can see this exactly. Right, guys. We have to display a success message on the screen by saying that account created successfully. Let me do one thing. Just above the form, I want to take one div. Just above the form, I want to take one div for displaying the success message. Div ID equal to MSG. I'm just going to take an ID equal to message. This is empty. We don't have anything. If record inserted successfully, now you can come down. I'm getting the information where that div MSG equal to document dot get element by ID. In this, you can see that MSG. To this, I have to set the message div MSG dot inner HTML equal to write the message account created successfully. Okay, now, right, just we can display a message like this. You can write a message, account created successfully. This is the message, we can write it. If anything wrong, for example, if account is not created, if you are getting other than success, then you can copy the same and you can write one message by saying that, sorry, unable to create an account. This is the message we can display here, guys. Sorry, unable to create an account. Exactly. Okay, right. Now you can check this. Now I'm going to refresh the page. You can see if everything is okay. Now you can check this. I'm going to send something. You can submit this. Oh, validated, right? Validated email ID, right? So you can submit this. Now you are getting a message without refreshing, without reloading. The request went to server. You are getting the message account created successfully. After getting this message, you have to clean the form data also, guys. Here, how can we clean the form data? For this form, let me take an ID. Anybody know how can we reset the form? So ID equal to my form. So this form we have to reset. If we can get the success message, error message, whatever it may be. Now what I want to do here, just you can go there, document dot get element by ID. What is the ID you are having? My form dot 0. Actually, you have to write 0 dot reset, I believe. RESET. Reset is a predefined method, guys. Here. So let me check this whether this is works or not. I don't know, but I need to try this. Right. I'm resetting the form. So once you send the data to server, it has to be reset. Right. Oh, reset is not a function. Maybe let me remove this and let me remove this. Okay. Maybe ID dot reset. I'm trying. So, okay. Right. Let us submit this. Yeah, form data is cleaned and you are getting the message account created successfully. So what happened here, without refreshing, without reloading, the data is going to server. There you have to collect the data, guys. How you are collecting the data? That's the first question. You will send the data to server, right? So the data, the people will collect the data. How they will collect the data in the server side programming language. Okay, no? Right. So that is all about the backend development team. Nothing more. Who is backend developer? You are the backend developer. Okay. Okay, guys, this is how we can process the form data, right? Without refreshing, without reloading. It maybe confuses you, definitely, but you should be very good in JavaScript, right? I'm saying you from starting onwards, but question yourself how good we are in JavaScript. If you are good in JavaScript, then only it will be helpful for you. See, I told you already, whatever the programming language you guys are going to learn, JavaScript is mandatory. Without JavaScript, we cannot do anything. Okay, now keep it in mind. This is very, very important, guys. Okay, right. So, any doubts, you can please let me know, guys, here. And tomorrow we can discuss about object-oriented PHP. Maybe one more week, guys. By the next weekend, I think we can finish it. Maybe by the 20, not 22nd, 28th around or 27th around, we can finish the things, guys. Okay, now maximum 26 I will plan. Otherwise, 27, 28 also 28. Okay, we will see. So fine, then 27 maximum, 27 night we can try to wind up it. Okay, so I think almost done. We have to discuss about object oriented PHP that we can see. Okay, now right. So let us upload the files to you, the server. What are all the files we created? All the files I will upload, and please try to watch the JavaScript complete series if you want. But if you only understand Ajax, yes, you can go with the only Ajax videos. But one thing, don't try to learn all the videos in a single day. It's not at all good idea. So try to watch a video or two per day. That's all. So try to spend 30 days. Okay, 60 videos, 30 days, right? Try to complete the videos. I think it will be good. I think don't try to learn all in a single day. You cannot understand anything if you are trying like that. So upload files. I have to upload yesterday's files also, na? Maybe. This is 8 p.m. July. Post COVID. Verify is not required for you. Geo. Get this states score data score.html. Process join. Okay. Except this verify. I'm sending you all the files. Verify is my purpose I written. Don't worry. I am working as a full stack developer in my company. See, I don't have anything, guys. Sometimes I will work on front end, sometimes I will work on back end. So I don't know what this. Right now, I'm working in completely front end using React JS. Everything is React applications I'm working on. One project in JavaScript, one project in React JS. The back end is .NET for that actually. Payment gateways, SMS API videos are not there. Those we will discuss in the session. Yeah, we will plan at the end of the day, we will plan SMS gateways. I'll show you SMS gateway integration. SMS API gateway integration, we have to purchase that API. Without purchasing that API, I think we cannot work with it. Okay, now we will see. Okay, now. So SMS API integration, we will see, but payment gateway integration, I will tell you. Okay, any other question? Actually, in every company, there are two teams will be there, designing team, development team. So in my company, we have designing team, we have development team. So I will always, I didn't work on front end designing. I don't like front end designing. I will work on front end development. I will work on back end development. Even though my company will ask me work on designing, I will say simply, I don't know. I cannot work. I don't know. First of all, I will say I don't know designing, sir. I know development only. Even though if I know, because there is a different work. How can we embed the videos of YouTube channel to our website? That is, you have to know, right? If you want to embed any video into your website, Masha and the Beer, for example, if you want to implement this video, you can go bottom, just under the video. Here we have share, right? If you can click on the share, you can find the iframe tag. So where is iframe? Embed. So this is the embed code. Copy this embed code and keep into your website wherever you want. Okay, now, right. This is iframe code. Okay, simply you can copy the code and paste wherever you want. You don't worry about the Golang, man. So that is the front end technology, but it's a front ender. I don't know exactly. Golang is front end, I believe. I'm thinking maybe back end. I too don't know exactly what is Golang, front end or back end. I heard about that, but I don't know. That is either front end or back end. But you don't need to know everything, man. So it is not required at all. Okay, whatever you know, you can go with it. This is enough actually. Okay. If there are many YouTube videos are there, make a Google sheet, save the links in the Google sheet. What I will do, if I am in this point of time, I will create a Google sheet, Google Drive. In the Google Drive, I will share all these things, right? So you can see in my drive, I have a lot of things are there, students list, some list is there. So I will keep the links like this. Okay, so if you want, you can go with the same. Okay, that is your choice, right? You have to know about all these things. You don't need to ask us, right? Okay, guys, then any other questions you have apart from these? I don't know when PHP framework will be started. I think next batch also PHP they will be, right? Actually, framework batches are very cost, guys. They will charge 10,000 rupees around framework batches. But others, but in Naresh ID, they will charge very less. But if it is others people one-to-one sessions, if you can go one-to-one, one of my colleague, one of my friend will teach one-to-one. He will charge 24,000 rupees. So almost all 45 days of the thing they will charge. But it's not required. You can go to YouTube or somewhere around. You can learn the frameworks, guys. Try to learn like this. You can self-learning those things. Some of them actually, my one of my friend will teach Laravel, but regularly he will teach the sessions actually, but he will charge very high level, so you can't bear, I believe. Don't worry about it. First of all, complete the PHP successfully. Then once done, you can go to CodeIgniter, Laravel, or anything. Go to youtube.com and try to find some series of videos and try to learn by seeing the videos as well, right? Self-learning also should be there now, right? Any other questions, please, quickly? Okay, then fine. So we can see tomorrow. Tomorrow I will start object oriented PHP, right? Then fine.